Racer XB007. And I thought I remember thanking Racer and talking to him. And I think, look, he's favorited a video by IR138 when he says that he's back and he's showing a whiskey called Feckin or something like that. Feckin Irish whiskey. And, I want to say hello, a special hello to Trisha, Kitty, and Gore if you're watching. Hi! Oh, I miss you guys. And Misanthropic66 doesn't really watch videos anymore. And I can't blame a lot of people. You know what? It's summer. There's a real world out there. Some of us are going outside and doing stuff. Some of us. And Racer, what a character. I mean, the guy, when you read his text, what he types and all, he just goes some crazy, crazy stuff. Yeah, I know some of you folks don't like him. I think he's all right. I like him. I get a kick out of him. Anyway, he confuses the hell out of me. He's very confusing. And that girlfriend of his. I don't know. I don't know the gag. Hey, I'll play along. Okay, it's your girlfriend. All right. Oh. No, we don't need to offend. Citizen Kong. Citizen Kong likes you. All right. So thanks for subbing, Racer. Yeah, now I know. I read this one before. I'm not going to repeat it, but it's about somebody created a channel so they could hear Citizen Kong say, Monk skipped over that. I did read this name out. So, and in fact, I'm going over old ground here. I know I am. Now that I see that, excuse me, I'm so confused. Yeah, I'm just going to have to catch up on Fez Night again. Okay, so I got Mother Teresa, Rick is Boss, Tommy Searson. Sean's out there. I know Sean's out there in Australia. Sean, who is a somewhat humorous and sometimes yet angry atheist, but I see where you're coming from. Okay, here is I think where I really should begin. Professor Schmegma. I definitely don't remember thanking him, and this channel is based on a very disgusting notion of schmegma. Some of the stuff here he's favored is the My Boss videos that take the mick out of Tom Searson. Tom Searson gets way too much attention. I don't even understand the guy. I've only watched 1 or 2 videos, and he's Canadian, a pot smoker, and he's angry. That's all I get about him, I don't ever hear anything too intelligent coming out of the guy. So, Professor Schmegma. All right, House of Monk. Okay, and I've talked about House of Monk quite a bit. And his background, I think, is one of his own drawings. I believe, he hasn't tooted his own horn about it, but I think that he's a very talented artist, I believe. Hey, check out my shirt I'm wearing today. Grave Robbers, Athletic Department 13. On some of the stuff I feature skulls, and I'm not into skulls about being evil. But when I was a little kid, I really liked skulls. I thought they were kind of cool. I think it's my ancestral memory of my Celtic ancestors. Decorated their homes with skulls. Or on my mother's side, who's Mexican, the Aztecs featured skulls in a lot of their art. So, who knows? The attraction to, the human skull is not so... When I was a little kid, I never thought them as scary. I always thought they looked happy because they're smiling. And then later I got the scary part. All right, then. There was a great video, and I wish I could forgot. It's a British television show. Oh, somebody sent me a video of these guys, or I saw it on somebody's page, and they do a really funny skit about these Nazis fighting during World War II, and the guy's saying, "Well, look, our emblem on our hats here, is a skull. Does this mean we're the bad guys?" Anyway, I thought it was very amusing. And I wish I could give you more information, but maybe some of you folks in the UK or Australia are more familiar with this show. If I had BBC America, I might be able to get it, but I don't have cable. But I've watched some of the skits on YouTube. It's really good. So anyway, thank you for subbing House of Monk, and once again, thank you for a very excellent Fez Night and for your support. And I think there's a network of evil, and I still want to be active in that. I'll feature the bone necklace and all that. But I think I got my own, or it's not me as a leader. Actually, the leader of the network of evil is Dr. Bender, there's actually 2 of them. And I think there's always room for people wearing fezzes. Somebody asked me, every now and then I get a question like, why the fez? Well, I bought a fez once as a joke from a novelty place because I like to collect hats. But isn't there something wonderful about the fez, the tassel? It's sort of like a party hat, but it doesn't look quite as foolish because it doesn't come quite to a point, you know? I don't know. After a while, I found the branding of the fez is very, I don't know. I thought it's cool. And then I found out other people use fez, like Tommy Cooper, as a brand. Look, I'm really going on way too much. All right, I need to get to the point here. What's the point? Thanking the new subscribers. Attaboy, Luther. This is one of these wonderful sock accounts with a wonderful theme. The background art is Don Knotts in the movie The Love God, ? And I remember seeing this on TV when I was a kid and really enjoying it. And actually, if you read the reviews, this is probably one of Don Knotts' best films ever, The Love God. And the Ghost and Mr. Chicken I've watched more than once, and hence the name of Attaboy Luther, because there's a scene in The Ghost and Mr. Chicken whenever Luther's up there trying to speak to the little town. There's a guy in the background going, "Attaboy, Luther!" It's a nice joke. I like that kind of comedy. You know, I'm a big fan of old movies, and I get the feeling that Old Frank and Monk are also big fans of old films. Our Gang, all that good stuff. W.C. Fields. There's so much video out there. There's so much film. There's so much content. You'll take several lifetimes, if not more, to watch it all. You know, the shame is, though, about a lot of these old movies are lost forever because they were on film stock that was, if any of you are older enough to remember film and it says safety film on the bottom, that meant that it wasn't explosive. Old original film stock had forgive me, I think, but it had like nitrates in it, which is used in explosives. And original film stock was explosive and highly unstable, and it would deteriorate. And there's so much of early Hollywood that is gone, lost forever. Lost forever. Anyway, it's Barbarelli. Thanks for subbing. It's Barbarelli. She tried to get me involved in the naked vlog thing. I won't do it. Hey, I already did a Fez Night where I wasn't wearing any pants, okay? Hey, you know? If there's anybody, I'm the one who broke ground in that area. They should be following my lead. I'm not, I'm not a big fan of like jumping on the bandwagons. No offense, Bart, but when everybody's like, "Hey, do this," I participate in the Tag Your It videos. Okay, fine. I did it reluctantly, but I did participate. But I like doing my own thing, man, because that's just the way I am. I'm a rebel. Fez wearing, glasses wearing guy that I am. See, I still have that cough.